Major League Baseball needs to change this. Like, having Rivalry Weekend on May 18th, or the end of it, right? The weekend of May 18th. How does that make sense? You've got the PGA Championship happening. You've got NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs. The WNBA season just started. And during the Rivalry Weekend, by the way, you're not having these true rivalries in the division actually happen. If it's a real rivalry weekend, it would be Padres-Dodgers. Or Dodgers, like, I don't care what it is, but for me, I'm saying Padres-Dodgers because then it allows for Giants-A's. Rangers, Astros, okay. But no Yankees-Red Sox. Yankees-Mets, that is big in New York. So even if you want to do that, okay. I'm fine with Nationals and the Orioles, but Phillies, Braves, where's that? Right? If it's Yankees-Red Sox, it could be Mets-Phillies or Mets-Braves. Something like that. Cubs-Cardinals. Cubs-White Sox, okay, but I think the more interesting matchup is Cubs-Cardinals. There's none of that. There was none of that. And they're going off this rivalry weekend of like the regional stuff. But then what happens is you throw random teams like the Padres and Mariners and the Blue Jays and Tigers with each other, and you're just totally forcing this. So if you're going to do a rivalry weekend, do it, when you have everything to yourself and the spotlight will be on yourself and you'll have these big matchups and you can stack the games like you see other leagues do. Like, for example, the WNBA yesterday was amazing what they did. They did Liberty Aces, and then right after, same channel, by the way, then they did Fever in the Sky. Stuff like that. We see NFL do it. We see NBA do it. Why don't you do that? And I know baseball is more of a regional game, but so we can even throw that argument out, that aspect out of it. But just for rivalry weekend, how about you do it where it makes sense? When it makes sense in the calendar year and with the opponents where it makes more sense. I don't know. It feels like it wasn't very successful this weekend. Feels like maybe the most successful was like Yankees Mets because there was the Soto return to the Bronx. Like, that was part of it. I think that game's happening on Sunday Night Baseball, the final game of that series. But yeah, not a big fan of it. Today, actually, when I was at the game, there was someone sitting behind me in my section, and it was these two dudes talking, and one of them asked the other, "So why is it the Vetter Cup?" And the other said, "I don't know." And these are two guys that were talking pretty much the whole game, and they knew about baseball. They weren't just like showing up. Oh, it's cool. It's a game. Let's enjoy the food. Let's enjoy Petco Park. No, they were like talking about. They were updating frequently the Dodger Angels score and like wondering who's on second base when I think Otani was up. Like, they were actually talking about it. So it seemed like they actually knew about baseball. And so you have people like that. Like, what's the vet? Why is it the Vetter Cup? What is this? So it's forced. Fans were having fun with it on social media. That doesn't mean you have to make it a real thing in real life. Players don't know Pearl Jam songs. Mike, like these guys, they don't care about it. It's just another series for them. So you're really forcing it. It's unnecessary. And if you actually want real excitement around rivalry weekend, again, make it about like actual rivalries. Maybe I'm wrong, but in Southern California, is Dodgers Angel like this big rivalry? It's more Padres Dodgers than Dodgers Angels, right? They just do that because of the locations. I could totally be wrong because I'm not locked into the Dodgers. I'm not locked into the Angels, but to me, it seems like it would be more of a more excitement would come from Padres Dodgers in a rivalry weekend than putting it Dodgers Angels and having the Padres play the Mariners, you know? So, and like, you can have the Giants still play the A's and you have the Padres play the Dodgers, and you've got two right there. So, yeah, not great.